Types of conflict. Let's talk about it. So, this week we're going to be looking at conflict. Conflict is all dealing with problems. What's the issue? Things would be boring in books if we didn't have issues, boring in movies. Who would want to pay to go to them? So, let's talk about the four different types of conflict. Character versus self. The character faces an internal conflict. Internal means on the inside parts. The character wants to change or needs to make a decision. Think about a movie where the bad guy or someone shifted from one team to another. That was the character versus himself. Or an instance where you were hanging out with your friends and they tried to encourage you some negative peer pressure, but your insides just told you, put some respect on your family name. And it was the character versus yourself. And you had to choose to make a decision to do the right thing. The character versus character. The character has a problem with one or more other characters. They have a disagreement or other issues. This reminds me of watching the Smurfs growing up because, like, everybody had a problem with Gargamel. What's your character versus character? Character versus nature. Notice in this little upset emoji, sad face, there's some thunder and lightning. So we're dealing with nature. The character has a conflict with weather, an animal, or disease. Oh my goodness. There was this movie I saw one time. I can't even think of the name of it, where the baby grew up, born a baby as an old man. As he got older, he became a baby. It was just like a disease he had. Or when I see people trying to fight Godzilla, what's your character versus nature movie or story? Character versus society. The character faces a struggle with a larger group, community, or society. This could involve rules, laws, or cultural values. Ooh, those are some of the best action movies where the person became this robot and then they realized they adjusted them with a brain chip and they found their old memories. That's them versus society. Or the person who rebels and just says, I want to break the rules of society. These are the four types of conflict. Can you think of some examples? Bye bye, boo.